Shit.
I got my list.
This is the shit I didn't want to do, but we have to do it.
Start the show. Start the fucking show.
God damn it.
Still hate the Saints.
Get situated here, man. Get situated. Damn it. One time for the fan. Hey, what are you doing? Got the tech team in here. Tech team's here. We live. We good. We lit though. One time for the fan. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Woo! Budget going up. Budget's going up.
Budget going up. Oh shit!
Hold on. Let me get this situated.
You got that.
Bam!
You got that. You got that garage light.
Bam!
It must be the alternator.
Feel a little bit better. One time for the fan.
Got here fixing cars and shit.
Sheesh.
Shit.
Mechanic. It's looking. What tech team? Got your tech team. You're doing a great job. Check this out, right? One time for the fan. Every Wednesday, every Sunday, 8 p.m. You know we talking one thing and one thing only. You know we talking them Atlanta Falcons, right? Shout out to Drake True Statement in the chat. We got a lot to discuss. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Falcon fans, welcome in. If you don't know what's going on here, we talk about the Atlanta Falcons. We talk about the Atlanta Falcons. Jabri Harper's in the chat. Faceplant. Man, oh man.
I got some shit to say.
Good to see you there.
Believe
Thea's in the chat. One time for the fan. Harold Poole's in the chat.
Welcome everybody. As y'all come in, y'all hit that like button, bro.
Y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Run it up. Buddy Rich, I'm sick.
I got some shit to say today.
Buddy Rich is in the chat. Chase is in the chat. Drake London is a superstar. D-line proved that they can get pressure. Mariota will be good. Just a couple of mistakes. His first game back as a starter. Let's give him some time. Falcons fans, y'all going crazy in the chat. Laura Lucas here. Lisa Shepard is here. God damn it. Let's talk about it.
Yo, jump right in.
Shout out Myles Garrett, too, from Fox 5. Fox 5 Atlanta. Shout out Myles Garrett, man.
Absolutely.
Bodie, I don't fucking know what to do, what to say.
I do.
Shit.
How much time you got?
We had a nice hate week here on One Time for the Fan. We had a nice hate week, right? We had Big Country on last week, Sunday. Big Low Country Sports, talking Falcons football with us.
Shout out,
Glad to have him on. Shout out to him and his channel, what he does. We had Myles Garrett from Fox 5 Atlanta on Tuesday. Atlanta Falcons producer, executive producer, talking Falcons football with us. We had another show on Wednesday with me and Bodie, Chase, Boo Man, the other podcasters from One Time for the Fan. We had a show on Thursday. Shout out us. Another show on Thursday with Lee Thomas from the Tailgate Party Committee and Thomas Scott from the Rise Up Tour, talking about away games and what we're going to be doing on the road and so much. And everything was leading up all for us to get to Sunday. And we told y'all on Thursday. We also did the One Time for the Fan giveaway where Travis Henry, our 5th place winner, still trying to reach out to Travis. Anybody knows Travis Henry, hit him up. Tell him hit me up. Philip Sapp, the 4th place winner, has received his gift already. The 3rd place winner, That is Zantega. Still waiting on Zantega to send me an email. Hopefully he's in the chat tonight. We can get Zantega. The second place winner, Tim Rowley, we're getting his apparel out to him shortly. And our first place winner, Matthew Bass, has his jersey coming to him. He wanted the Kyle Pitts jerseys. We got him a Kyle Pitts jersey, and he has 2 tickets to the Falcons versus Bears coming up this season. But that was all leading up to Sunday. And guess what, folks? Today's Sunday.
Yeah.
Woke up this morning feeling good, feeling really good about what was going to happen today. We said it. Hell, I said it, what, 28-19? I was like, oh, Falcons got this. Bodie, you talked about it. We all predicted that the Falcons can win.
It was almost on my I said they wasn't going to score but 10 points. And guess what happened going into the fourth? They had 10 fucking points. And the fourth quarter happened. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
The Falcons were right there on one of the biggest games of the season, playing up against the rivals. We talked about this the other day. It's a damn must-win game.
Literally.
And you did the same thing that most Falcon fans that I heard at the game today in the fourth quarter after the Saints came back. Fans were saying this shit. Here come the same damn Falcons. There they go.
Mm-hmm.
There they go. There they are. Right there. That's the Falcons we know.
It's sad when I was in line. I was somewhere. And Falcon fans was like, hey, don't say nothing yet. We might be up 16 points, but don't say nothing yet because you know how we do. His exact words. I'm sitting here like, man, shut up. Yeah. And sure as shit stinks. Here we are. So,
Falcon fans, chime in tonight.
Dissect.
Chime in tonight. Y'all been with us for a long time here on One Time for the Fan. Get your cousins in here. If they was at the game sitting in the section, get your cousins in here. If you got your coworkers who are sitting in 119, get your coworkers in here. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. You know we talking Falcons football every Wednesday, every Sunday, One Time for the Fan, 8 p.m. Man, let's get right to it, man. Marcus Mariota, 20 for 33, 215 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, not sacked once. Cordero Patterson, 22 carries for 120 yards, 1 touchdown. Marcus Mariota, 12 carries. From the beginning of the game, you saw what the Falcons were going to do with Mariota when he started running the ball. 12 for 72, 1 touchdown. Avery Williams, 2 for 7 yards. And of course, Damian Williams, 2 for 2, and he also went out 2 as well. Hope Damian's feeling okay. I don't know what the situation is. I think we'll find out more in the morning if Damian is going to be okay. I don't think he returned to after that. But this is an opportunity now for next week. You might see some Tyler Algier.
You should.
You might even activate Caleb Huntley. You might bring you might. I've been drinking too as well. I'm sorry. You might make Caleb Huntley active on Sunday. I'm a fucking Falcons fan, man. I wanted a damn win. Wanted to win. Drake London receiving 5 receptions for 74 yards, 7 targets. Olade Zaccheaus 4 for 49. Hodge 3 for 38. Pitts 2 for 19. Goddamn Aints blanketed Pitts so damn like they treated that man like Julio. Just everywhere you seen Pitts get opportunity, it's like fucking 50 people standing over there.
Yeah.
Pitts is one of our fan favorites here on the team. We got to find a way to get the ball to him. But if it's a situation where, I mean, they locked down Pitts and you lost by 1, Bodie. Pitts was 2 for 19. That says something, Falcon fans, about your offense. Let me give you some of the good news.
Pitts caught those 2 passes in the first drive of the game.
Yeah. I see the chat's going crazy. I want to get to everybody.
Fucking drive of the game.
Falcon fans, let's get to this, right? Let's go over some of the positives that you have to take away from today, right? Marcus Mariota went 20 for 33, 215 yards. Though he didn't throw a touchdown, he ran a touchdown, right? He went 20 for 33 for 215 yards. for a quarterback who was a backup, for a quarterback who said for fans who said that this guy can't make it in the NFL, I saw a whole lot of Marcus Mariota tonight. A whole lot of Marcus Mariota tonight. Yeah. 20 for 33, 215 yards. I think that's something that Falcons fans can lean off of just a little bit and just say, hey, shit, our quarterback had a decent game. He didn't throw 5 picks. He didn't get sacked 6 times. Do you know the opportunities that the Saints had to sack Marcus Mariota that he just escaped the pocket, made things happen with his feet?
He got out of there.
Extended the play. Falcons fans, you've been wanting that for a long time. We're going over the positives here from the game. The pros.
Exactly what we got.
Cordell Patterson. Right now, I don't know the rest of the league. He's probably leading the league in rushing right now. 22 carries for 120 yards and a touchdown. CP looks good. Mariota had a decent game. CP looks good. Your second running back, technically on the team, was Mariota. He went 12 for 72. I don't want to see your quarterback doing that every single game, but if it opens up opportunities like how Mariota had tonight, I'll take it.
Easily.
We was winning the game up until the fourth quarter with it just getting damn, just hurts even just thinking about this shit. Being there was another thing too. And for you Falcon fans, they just sold your tickets to these Aints fans. Bodie, you told me, you was like, bro, this shit sound like we in New Orleans right now.
It was bad.
When they blocked that kick at the end of the game, I looked around and I said, are you kidding me?
It was so loud in there.
I said, are Falcons fans cheering for y'all too?
That's what I thought. That's how loud it was.
That shit was so, I was like, what in the hell? Are you serious? Did they just enter the stadium on the kick? Where was all this noise? Falcon fans, y'all just gave up y'all tickets like that? For what? A $40 cap? I'm a ticket holder. I don't want to hear them excuses. You ain't make no big bucks off this game.
Nothing.
The only thing you're making big money off of is maybe a college football playoff game and if Beyonce show up. Them little tickets y'all selling ain't making that money like that. It ain't that important. Y'all should have been in them seats. But shout out to the Falcons Nation that was there. Saw a lot of people. Saw Big Country there. Big Country.
Yeah, wasn't worried about.
Wasn't worried about. Saw Boo Man. Saw Dez. Dez Dollars, folks, left his couch. He put the Madden down. Apparently, he said the Madden was in the car, and they didn't let him into the stadium with the PlayStation 4.
Shit.
He tried to get into the stadium with the PS4. They said, no, sir. Yeah. This is a football game, an actual football game. You got to go to your seats. And I saw Dez, had to get him a jersey. So they bought the Pitts jersey. Him and Bird bought the Pitts jersey. Shout out to Dez and Bird. Shout out to Boo Man. Didn't get a chance to catch up with Bodie. But I talked to Bodie right after the game. But Falcon fans, Mariota looks good. CP looks good. The second running back situation, we got to get that cleared away before we go play the Bucks. I mean, not the Bucks, the damn Rams in LA. Because I like what Mariota did with keeping the ball moving, keeping the drive moving with his feet. But then again, he's just leading second running back. I was hoping to at least get a second running back that was going to give you about 50, 60 yards, maybe 70 on the ground. Maybe hopefully Damian. I know Damian went out and Avery's not your prime running back, but you got to make something happen. You just can't have Ritter and CP on the running back list every week.
I will say, I like when they threw it to Avery out the backfield. Like that was something. Like the one play, I think he had one.
Yeah, the one catch for 8 yards. It was a decent play though as well.
He can move around. You know what I'm saying? There's something there, but you know, I mean, if there's a team to open up opportunities for people, it's us. You know what we did with Cordell Patterson last year, but I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to letting Avery play a little more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's kind of quick out there.
The one thing that Falcon fans can say probably turned the game was the fumbles. The one fumble by Mariota right there driving down the field. He had the two, recovered one, lost one. So
that didn't necessarily. I mean, yeah, it was about the turning point.
That was a touchdown drive because we was driving down the field. We gave the ball to the Saints back on like the 10.
We was driving on him and he fumbled. Yeah, that almost broke some shit.
Falcon fans, agree or disagree now? When you're watching up into the fourth quarter, up until that point, The Falcons' offense was looking brand new. The Falcons' offense was looking a little bit explosive. We talked about this in preseason about who's getting the targets. Remember, we talked about, well, this guy only got one target. This only got two targets, one catch. Look at today. Drake London, 5 for 74. Zacchaeus, 4 for 49, who had a beautiful catch on the sideline. Tiptoe drill that extended the play. Yeah. Cordell Hodge, 3 for 38. Pitts, 2 for 19. If Pitts would even gave us probably 100, that's the game. Because 100 would have probably led to a drive, which probably you scored on.
Man.
But 2 for 19, they took away from Pitts, so it takes away from a key player from your playbook. Now you got to go to somebody else.
Damn. I think they should have worked Pitts in a little more. They tried. Like you said, they blanketed him a lot, but you got to get
creative. You had the lead in the fourth quarter. Whatever you was doing, that when even they was still blanketing Pitts, still kept you in the lead.
Should have ran the ball because goddamn Cordell had 100 yards right after half. He had like 80 at half, and then came in and got his 100 right after halftime. Keep running the damn ball.
We're gonna go to the chat here in just a second. I see the comments going crazy. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button.
But I got notes. I got some notes in this.
Bodie got some notes. We're gonna talk about this. Going to the defensive side of the ball, Richie Grant, 10 tackles. Right. Mm-hmm. Just moving around all over the damn field. Jalen Hawkins, 6 tackles. Michael Walker, 6. 1 sack for Michael Walker. Let's talk about the sacks from the Falcons today. Grady Jarrett with a sack and a half. Lorenzo Carter.
Let's talk about the sacks.
Arnold Ebiketie. They split sacks. Well, it was Grady Jarrett and Arnold Ebiketie there. It was Grady Jarrett and Lorenzo Carter on that one play. So they split sacks right there. Arnold Ebiketie, Mekhi Walker, 4 sacks on the day. Falcons fans.
All in the first half.
All in the first half. How do y'all feel about that?
Falcons no, they did get Michael Walker got his at the top of the third.
Yeah, top of the third. That's true. Rashard Evans, AJ Terrell. The one play that I just saw AJ Terrell on that I was like, man, I know they're going to get ready to throw to Thomas was that touchdown. It just set up to just say they're going to throw to Thomas. It looked as if as soon as they came out the huddle and Winston looked over there, he was like, I'm hitting Thomas. And I was like, oh, AJ Terrell, this is your moment. Let's go. Let's shine. Let's get it. I already seen it. Then they hit Thomas. AJ Terrell was 1 second away. 1 second away from either batting that ball down as a pass deflection or probably picking it. But AJ Terrell played good coverage. It was an inside. It was an out route, and he broke off pretty quick. And sorry ass Jameis put that shit on the money. But even with 4 sacks getting Jameis down, you rattled him enough to where this little still had an opportunity in the fourth quarter to get down there and help the damn Aints win the game.
I'm here to tell you, and I'm realist. Jameis picked that ass apart in the fourth. He took us to school, and that was ridiculous. We play a lot of zone. He picked the zone. Folks sat in the zone. They got in the open spots in the zone. He picked us apart. It looks like AJ Terrell got burned, but he didn't get toasted like.
No, it wasn't a toast moment. No, AJ Terrell held his own, but it was a good coverage. It was great coverage.
It was a man one play. There was a man one play. They picked him off, and that's how I think it was MT caught it over him, and then he caught a couple touchdowns right over AJ too. So yeah, it's just we got a lot to work on. The secondary looked pretty bad in the fourth. Up until the fourth, it was great, but in the fourth, we looked like poo. That you can't let fucking Jameis pick you apart like that. He looked like an NFL quarterback in that fourth quarter. Props to Jameis.
The one play I'm watching the fourth quarter, and I'm looking at the score, and I'm saying Falcons have been playing pretty damn well all game.
Mm-hmm.
Clock is running like 7:37. I'm watching the score, and I'm like, okay, they just scored. Saints just scored. They still have to score another touchdown, tie the game. I'm sitting there watching the shit, and I'm like, Falcons, do not do this shit. Don't do this shit. This is an opportunity. The fans are lit. The energy is just flowing throughout the stadium. I mean, you're winning. You're beating the Aints. Aints fans can't really talk much. They're down 16 points.
Yeah, shit.
At one point. It could be a new regime. It could be new coaches. It could be new staff. But this blowing lead shit has to stop.
Terrible.
Give a damn what sport it is, for what team we root for. This blowing lead stuff has to stop. Falcons had the opportunity to win that game. It was right there on the 50-yard line right there for them. I ain't talking about the kick from Koo. I'm talking about where the game was standing right there. The Falcons had the game in their hands at home against their rivals in a must-win game. I like seeing some of the things from the defense today, the sacks, the pressure, just the way they played as a unit was looking nice up until the fourth quarter. Falcon fans, you're going to say that shit. Oh, Falcons, we did a great job. We did a great job up until the fourth quarter. Remember that, Falcons fans. Your defense had 4 sacks. Y'all were cheering. I saw y'all. Grady was beating. Grady. That's what you want. That's still a superstar right there. And you're gonna get some wins this season, Falcon fans. We were hoping to start this show tonight and be lit, bring the bottle in. We're gonna call the caterer, bring some food. We're gonna have the band in here, probably a DJ or something. We're gonna party. Yeah. But then they hit me up right after the game. Boo Man hit me up and Justin Newman hit me up. Said, "What y'all doing?" I said, "I'm going to the house, bro."
Yeah.
Going to the house. Going to the chat before we get to Bodie's notes. But from overall, I seen a team, and I tweeted this too. I seen a team today that fought hard. I seen a team today that took their reps in practice this week, and they went after it. On a lot of the possessions, I think some of the play calling, I'm like, yeah. But then you look at what we have. We have a mobile quarterback now. So I can see why they try to run some of those plays. But some of the time that Mariota had in the pocket tonight too as well. Let's compliment that offensive line. Remember the upgrades? Elijah Wilkinson, Drew Dahlman. 2 of the upgrades that you didn't have on your starting line last year. I know Drew split reps every now and then with Matt Hennessy, but Elijah Wilkinson is your new guard. Jake Matthews, Wilkinson, Dahlman, Lindstrom, and McGarry. I saw times when Mariota was like this.
Yeah. They held up.
Multiple times I see Mariota like, let me start moving and see what happens.
And then he ultimately just took off. Just ran.
You got to feel good about some of the things that you saw, Falcons fans. I understand it's a loss. I understand it's depressing. But come on. We're Falcons fans. We've won games before. I play esports, right, buddy? And we play competition. We play for money, right? And we play FIFA, right? So we're in a sport where it's 11 on 11 playing this esport competition for some pretty good amount of money. You got so many people's different egos going off the wall, going off the radar. As you're in the chat with them, you're in the group chat with them, you're playing in the game, you win some, you lose some. But then I've also been on teams that won the championship. And I go back and I look and I say, damn, you guys were toxic as hell in the first 3 weeks of this shit.
Yeah.
But then you got it together as we started to win. So Falcon fans, it happens in different areas and different avenues of life, man. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But you're going to wake up tomorrow, you're going to fight another day. And I saw a team today that wants to wake up tomorrow and say, yo, we didn't get our ass kicked. We lost by 1. Like, we didn't get our – I understand the fourth quarter to come back, but look how they played through most of through the first 3 quarters. They played well. This is a new regime. Y'all were worried about Mariota. Y'all were worried about what Drake London's going to do. Y'all were worried about no more, Matt Ryan and, no Calvin. And they look pretty damn good going up until that fourth quarter with 7 minutes left to go in the damn game. And I, Bodie, have to jump on a plane and go to LA this week and watch 2 0-1 teams play and fight for 1-1. But at least I can sit there and say, if the Falcons come out and play like they played today against the Rams and find a way to finish that game, you might end up beating the goddamn Rams.
Yeah.
I had that game marked as a loss because of the situation and how it is. I thought the Rams was going to come out week 1, smash the Bills, week 1 at home, Super Bowl. Everybody's talking that they big money.
Yeah,
but nah, Rams showed a lot on film. And if the Rams are looking at the Falcons tape tonight, they're going to look and say, damn, this Falcons team is pretty good. Though they lost the game, I mean, look how they lost it. We didn't go for it on that 4th and 1. I thought we were going to go for it. You had Mariota moving. I thought we were going to go for it. You already have a mobile quarterback. You have a running back who's over 100 on the ground. Take the opportunity. At least if you get the stop, you're going to have an opportunity to get the ball back with some more time on the clock.
They took They took a delay game and then they punted it. That was a bad coaching decision to me. You just go for it, bro. You got to go for it. But I digress.
So let's get to the chat. Then we'll get the Bodie's notes. Those were Jack Spade's notes of what I saw. Once again, the team. It was disappointing at the end to walk out that stadium and say, "Damn, we just lost this game." I was actually sitting there saying, I was telling folks, "Hey, Koo about to make this kick," knowing that I ain't never seen Koo kick no 61-yarder. But I'm just that positive fan. I'm telling fans, "Shut up, shut the fuck up."
Like, he finna make this.
Fans screaming and stuff. I'm like, "Man, y'all chill. He got this." Boop. It happens, Falcons fans. But guess what? Most of us got to wake up.
For us.
Yeah, it happens. But most of us got to wake up and go to work tomorrow. Most of y'all got to wake up, take your kids to school. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all might party, be on vacation, doing your thing. But them Falcons going to be out there on that practice field practicing, getting ready for the Rams. Because it's a week where you have to head to the West Coast and then practice on the West Coast too.
They got to fix this shit.
They got to fix a lot of things, and we'll get to that at the end of the segment, what they need to fix. But Bodie's notes is coming up here shortly. I know Bodie's ready. A lot of people is in the chat. You know we love going to the chat. We'll try to get to everybody as quick as we can. Bodie, we'll take like 2 or 3 minutes and just go over the chat real quick, try to run through. But I know Falcon fans are sick right now because of the situation. 27-26. Aints win. I might see an Aints fan in the chat the way this chat moving.
I can see it.
It's on the live on YouTube, so they're probably looking around like, "What them Falcon podcast?"
Let me go and troll.
Who that? I'll tell them what session I'm in. Going to Miss Sadi. Peas better had learned from this. Don't let you keep your foot on them boys' neck. So that was one thing too as well.
My favorite thing to say. When you up, you keep your foot on their neck. You don't stop getting aggressive. You keep going, and you play. They got too conservative at the end of that game, and effed around and lost it. But yeah,
the way they ran that play clock quickly, the way they ran that situation where they set up for the field goal, and I was sitting there watching it, and I was thinking, damn, this felt like that Lions game years ago when we gave him the ball with like 30-something seconds left, and he threw 3 plays and set up and won the game. And I'm like, are y'all letting Jameis Winston really do this shit? Like I'm sitting there watching, I saw the catch on the sideline over there, and I'm like, are you serious? Even when the ref called the penalty, and I'm sitting there watching, okay, all right, that's good, but next play. Like, Jesus
Jameis
Christ.
picked us apart like a surgeon in surgery.
Head coach calls that game 4th and 1. Go for it. Quarterback fumble in the red zone. Yeah,
thank you.
The fumble near the red zone, that's tough right there because that did change the game because the way we were driving down the field, it was a great drive. Mariota setting up, and then he fumbled, and that would have probably been a scoring drive too as well. So that messed you up too right there. Something just to think about, Falcons fans. Harold Poole with that comment. Dre is in the chat. Give it to us real, y'all. God damn, I hate the Aints, boy. I hate him.
You know I'm about to, Dre. Don't you even worry about it.
Matthew Bass, the winner of our One Time for the Fan giveaway, who was at the game today. Shout out to you, Matthew. You know that Pitts jersey that you won too as well. So congratulations on that. You also got your Falcons and Bears tickets. The Bears.
Congrats, dog. Congrats.
Got those game tickets as well. So you'll be at the game. At least Franks ain't play. God. You taking it out on somebody who didn't play. Ice cold. Jeez.
Lord.
Still rise up no matter what. Jabri's in the chat. Jabri, we gotta get you back on the show, man. Still rise up no matter what until the casket drops, and that shit doesn't change for me, even though it only gets much harder next week. I'm still riding with them Dirty Birds.
As we all are, sir.
My bag's almost finished packing. So when you talking about riding with the Dirty Birds, we flying with them too. You know? Buddy Rick said I'm sick. Damn, buddy. We wish we would have had, but I'm telling you, man, we had everything set up. We had the DJ, we had the champagne, we had the music, we had everything, man. I had to tell, they called me like, you still want me to deliver the food? I said, nah, nope, cancel the order. Like, but we just made all this food for it. Like, nope, not tonight.
That's tough.
God.
That's tough.
Going out here to the rest of the chat. Laura Luke is in here. Shout out to Laura Luke. Hey, y'all. What's up, Laura?
What's good? What's good?
What's good? What's good? Matthew Bass says there was a lot of positives. There definitely was. Absolutely. I told you up until the fourth quarter, we just went over some of them. I mean, Richie Grant and Jalen Hawkins were working well together. The defense was solid up until that fourth quarter. 4 sacks in the first game against the Aints. Hell, if you wanted to reach your goal from last year, you're almost there. Yeah, shit, who was expecting raise your hand if you was expecting 4 sacks already in the first game. And
that's how you win games.
2 of them pretty much being Grady.
You told me before the game started that we was gonna have 4 sacks in this game. I said, "Oh, that's an easy dub. We're beating the shit out of them."
A pick probably would have sealed the deal. There was one play in the fourth quarter where Jameis threw it, and it looked like Terrell. It looked close enough for him to get it. I know
Terrell could,
yeah. I didn't want to say. I had to go back and watch the tape because I know if AJ Terrell watched this, he's gonna be like, "Man, what you talking about, dog?" Nah, AJ, I'm just saying. From my angle, it looked as if you could have had it a pick. You know what I'm saying? We'll go back and watch the game. You know what I'm saying? But that's still your all-pro quarter.
I did watch the defensive. I watched the condensed version. Yeah, go ahead. Let's keep reading chat.
Chat going crazy. Bodie notes coming up right here. Hold no punches because I'm pissed. Not that we lost, but who we lost to and how, but we will be fine. Dre, I'm with you.
We will be. The
must-win game is a big thing that I kept talking about, that if it was the Texans or the Jets or the Titans or the Giants, it would have been a regular Sunday week for the Falcons. But because so much was at stake here, the pride, that career record against your division rivals. Like, I'm watching the ESPN thing right now. Now they got 1-0 on the Aints, and I'm sitting there watching. Damn, we had that. It was right there, Falcon fans. And for those of you that was at the game, for those of you that was watching at the house, y'all feeling good for 3 quarters. Don't lie. Y'all feeling good up until that fourth quarter when you knew the tables could turn. I was feeling good. I was telling Falcon fans, y'all good? High five. Yep, y'all good? Fist bump. Shit felt good. It felt good to have that position that we could win this damn game. And we were rolling in a way where I was like, oh, we're going to win this shit. We're going to win this shit.
It's looking good.
And then somebody hit that key on the piano. You know that dark note, that Undertaker shit?
Boom. Boom.
One time for the fan.
Boom.
DSGB Hall, catching up with you this week, man. Catch you in Cali. Great hate weekend. Rotimi fucked it up.
Oh yeah, I got that in my notes too. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. They did not play
that song once tonight. Did they not?
What is in the rising?
They did not play that song tonight. I don't even think they played the video.
Bro, hell no. He was on the screen though. Talking about some nah, we good, Rotimi.
Lisa Shepard, who always keeps it real here with one time for the fan. That's why we love talking to y'all. Here are my quick takes. Red zone efficiency is still an issue. Settle for too many field goals. We convert at least one more TD. We don't lose by 1 point. That 4th and 1 call was horrible. Why are you punting there, Coach Smith? Coach Smith.
Those are my notes.
Those are questions that I hope the media asks, and I'm sure I get a chance to go look at the media report. But Lisa, let's go over this too as well, right? He was winning the game. He was winning the game. Even if you're talking about with the TD, one more TD, that was the drive when Mariota fumbled on the 10. That's your extra TD right there. That was the drive. The fans were involved. The energy was there. The plays are moving. We have the Saints backing up against the wall. Mariota fumbles.
Mm-hmm.
The 4th and 1 call. I mentioned it. We should have went for it. I think you had a good enough chance even with your formations of your wing tee or your power option, wherever you're getting ready to run, you had an opportunity to get 1 yard. You have a running back who has 22 carries for 120 yards, averaging 5 on the ground.
Yeah.
And you have another one that was averaging 6 on the ground, 12 for 72. One of y'all should have a play for 1 yard.
Exactly.
Hey, look, this is what we're going to do. I would have took a fake punt, Falcons. I would have took a fake punt. I would have accepted that. Like, at least he didn't go for the damn 4th and 1. All right, fake punt. Fake fucking punt. Hey, fumble. It's a fake punt. You needed that. You needed something. but to punt the ball to get them the ball back, and I was sitting there watching like the Aints are building this momentum right now in a short period of time. Like I'm watching this shit like this is NFL football for you. We're going to get to the chat. I want to tell you about, speaking of NFL football, we're going to get to that. It's a 1 hour show tonight. We got to get the Bodie's notes. Thea's up in here. Terrell Johnson's up in here. Bubba Gump. NFL needs to get rid of the fourth quarter. Falcons will be the best team in the league right now. Falcons will be the best team in the league. The city showed up for the team today. The fans did our part. That was the best energy I have ever seen in the Benz. Up until that last moment when they blocked the punt.
Yep.
That shit sounded like I was in the damn Superdome.
It did.
You can't be having that. Night. Where are your Falcon PJs, man?
I told you
at the stadium today, boy. We could have got the Falcon PJs.
Night. I love you.
Could have had the Falcon PJs. Could have bought them today.
Yeah, man.
Dre said, I told my girl, hey, let me calm down because they got to prove to me they're not the same. Dre, did you actually... I mean, Falcon fans, not just the Dre, but anybody in the chat, were y'all feeling good up until the fourth quarter? Like, what were y'all doing? Where were y'all at? Some of y'all was at the stadium. Some of y'all was at your house. Like, were y'all grilling? Were y'all had a party? What were y'all doing? I know y'all was in there turned up lit. Like, man, we beating the Saints ass right now. I was. So if you were anything like me, you was in that stadium like
me.
Or
to
wherever
all the Saints fans around me. I'm like, this shit over.
James is in the chat. He said, what up? What up? Deshaun's in the chat. Guys, great game minus penalties, turnover, and lack of the fourth quarter defense. Yeek. Deshaun stay hitting us with that yeek. Offensive line, Harold Poole with the compliment to the offensive line. He's usually dropping F. Matt Ryan bombs in here. But Harold Poole is saying offensive line, great job today. Because once again, Falcons fans, you saw opportunities for Mariota where it was like, oh, they blocking like that?
Mm-hmm. It held up.
Wait, hold up. Where does offensive line come from? The offensive line was looking so good at one point. I was like, "Hey, y'all want to put Mayfield in? Let him learn from this experience."
Hey, easy.
He jumped in there like, "Hey, how you guys doing, guys? No sacks today? Okay.
All right, then we can come fuck it up for you." Hey.
Nah, but we respect Jelly Mayfield. We respect everybody on the 53 because I don't play in the damn team. I'm not the damn coach. I'm not in the war room. But these guys right here are fighting every chance they can to help the team win. And once again, they had the opportunity today up into the fourth quarter. Anthony White is in the chat. This team can't finish a game out to save their lives. The coaching staff can't get on these press conferences and talk about a culture change when the same thing happens. Bad situational football. Questionable coaching. Bad execution when needed. That's what lost the game. And this is the same thing. Anthony, we feel your pain. That's why we do this podcast. We're Falcons fans. We're diehard fans. We're going to keep it real. That's why we read your comments. And that's why we discuss these things because it's sad, man. What more can we say up until 3:55 p.m. today? Then shit just went south. I looked at my clock. The game was over at 4:15. So within that period of time, you really fuck shit up. Respectfully, you did. One time for the fan. Dan Burns is in here. Bodie, get your notes ready. Our boys showed up for the most part. And there was times when we did show up, and don't forget, we're big Falcons fans, so we was in there lit Falcons fans. Right? We was in there having a good time.
Boy.
Why was Tyler inactive? I'm guessing because they had went with the CP, Damian Williams, and Avery Williams. Move right there, Avery being your special teams. But I'm guessing next week with Damian being out, we should get we should get Tyler. I saw Tyler after the game. He was with his family and stuff. He was there, but I'm just I don't know. I don't know why Tyler wasn't active. I'm guessing it's that rookie move that you make.
Rookie thing, bro.
Type of rookie thing. It's a 4th, 5th round pick. So I know it's high expectations for this guy, but they gave Damian, who's more of the veteran, they gave CP the start, and Avery Williams, who's listed as your special teams guy too as well. You saw him in there. But Sunday is either you make Caleb Huntley active or you put more Tyler Algier on the field. So unless Damian Williams is good to go, I don't know the situation with Damian. Dean Pease and Arthur Smith gets most of the blame. That Dean Pease defense in the fourth quarter was tough. tough to watch. I love what I saw in the first half, though. That was exciting. That was some exciting brand of football. DSQB Hall's in here. Positive. We will only. I'm tight. But hey, I was working out last night. Like I'm getting ready to hit the field. Now I'm over here, y'all. Goddamn, looking like body by Jake. Positive. We were only picked to win 2 games. We should have won the first game today. This team looked exciting. If we are rebuilding, the future looks bright. Falcons fans, listen to what DSGB Hall is saying, because up until that fourth quarter, we saw a lot from Mekhi Walker, Arnold Ebiketie. Man, we're going to get to that. Bodie, you got your notes? I see the chat's going crazy. Coach Unchained is in here. Dre True Statement. Lisa Shepard's in here. James Burgess is in here. James says we need to play 4 quarters of football. James, we did. We just didn't finish the last 7 minutes of the fourth quarter playing football, which was
play like tough. That. Play what we played in the first 3 quarters, the whole 4 quarters. Yes.
Justin Newman, we got 4 sacks tonight, and that's big because if you do this, what you do against the Rams on Sunday, the Bills did it, got pressure to Stafford, got him off rhythm pretty early, and the Bills ended up winning this game. If you come out and play like you did tonight, all 4 quarters up until 0-0-0-0 on the clock, you might come away with a win for the Rams on Sunday. You might come away with a win. The Rams going to be pissed about that loss. So they're going to be practicing a little bit harder. They got a couple extra days to practice because they played the Thursday night. But they're coming in here like, 0-1 Falcons? Okay. All right, this is the bounce back game. This is a game where Falcons fans can look and say, if we won, most of y'all didn't have that on y'all schedule. Most of y'all didn't have that on there. So this is a big game for the Falcons if you can come away and get a win. Lisa Shepard, Drake True Statement, Coach Unchained. Bridget is up in here. Shout out to Bridget. She said play calling was suspect. That's why I don't know about Arthur Smith. Well, he's in his second year, right? He's in his second year. Like, let's give Arthur Smith a little bit of credit for what he did today with working with Mariota coming from Matt Ryan. He's changing up the system. Some plays worked, some plays didn't. But let's talk about the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking about best player available, how many sacks did Marcus Mariota? How many times he gets sacked?
I don't think he got sacked once.
You got to give it up to what Arthur Smith has done with the O-line when he talked about the competition battle, and you're finding out the last week, 2 days before the depth chart drops, that they won't even announce the name of who your center is going to be. And then it's Drew Dahlman. You go out there today, and Mariota literally has time to look down his reads. That's why I was looking at this team like, damn, this is a totally different team. Damn, look up. I saw Mariota running the ball and extending the plays, and I'm like, what? Homie right there next to me. Think Matt Ryan would have did that? I said, I don't care. Like, did you see that shit? JJ Ayers, that's the worst way to lose. You shouldn't even be down to a damn kick you shouldn't be kicking a 61-yarder after you was just leading 26-10. You shouldn't even be trying to win the game off a 61-yarder. Should have never happened. Never have happened.
All I'm saying is, I'll let you finish.
What in the world, Bo? What in the world, Bo? Bigelow Country Sports is up in here.
Literally, what in the world?
I ran the Bigelow Country Sports today. Big Low, that Madden League starting up there. We big dog. Them update, big dog. Bodie can't run no more. We putting everybody in the same division too, same conference. Everybody going to NFC. Everybody. We playing the computer in the Super Bowl. James says, see you in LA, Jack. You're absolutely right. There's no reason why we can't get a double W out there. James, I will see you in LA. We have so much going on. Of course, the Rise Up Tour has an event next week, Saturday in LA. So I'll definitely be there. You'll probably see me on the strip somewhere in Beverly Hills or Rodeo Drive, man. I'm trying to live it up, man. I guess just called Rotimi like, hey, you want to make another Falcons track? Because I'm gonna be in LA next week.
Hey, man, stop. Please.
We gotta delete that first one.
No.
Jay said, what in the effing world? Y'all are hot tonight in the chat. Falcons fans, you see how it is, though? You see the emotion in the game? Y'all would have been in the chat tonight living it up if we would have won that damn game. Y'all would have been in this joke. I would have been there. Would probably been another giveaway going on. But tonight, it's just I'm sick I can't believe this. That's how you lose the game. That's you can't do that. We gotta blame the
terrible
coach.
way to lose. Worst way to
It's
lose.
a terrible way to lose. I understand that, Falcons fans, but like I said, most of y'all gonna wake up tomorrow, go to work. You're gonna talk about the game. The people who hate on the Falcons gonna be in there. Falcons did what the Falcons did, huh? Yeah, like we told. Let them talk. Like I told my Falcon fans in the chat that I'm in, this little group chat, we're gonna have our day. We're gonna have our moment. We're gonna win our Super Bowl. And Falcon fans, just be ready for it. I can't fast forward the future and start predicting time and shit, but I can tell you that we're gonna have our day. The Bills used to be ass, bro. The Bengals used to be ass, bro. Straight up. They are now 2 top teams in the AFC. Kansas City, let's be real, dog. For Mahomes and all that, Andy Reid, they were ass, bro.
They were ass for a minute.
So teams rebuild. Teams make things happen. Look at the games today, Bodie. We about to get to this. I'm about to hit y'all with something in a minute, Falcon fans, because I want y'all to really see what this NFL shit's about, right? Young boy said I had that gut feeling the whole game we were gonna give up the lead. You don't want to think that sometimes, but when you see the team go in a situation like if it was 26-10 with 3 minutes left to go, the fucking game's over.
Should be.
But if it's 26-22 or 26-20 and this team got the ball and they're driving with 7 minutes left to go, this shit is not looking good. It happens, Falcons fans. So let's agree to disagree, Falcons fans. You know we keeping it real right here on One Time for the Fan. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to Not For Everybody who jumps in and says we will recover. That
Absolutely.
Sounds like a Falcons fan that believes in the team. And most of y'all in this chat are in here because you believe in this team. Let's keep it real. Y'all don't want to sit here and hear me bashing the Falcons. Y'all don't want to hear Bodie talking shit about the Falcons. We lost. All right. You fucking move on. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You go to the next week. All them players in the locker room, guess what they're going to do? They're going to wake up tomorrow. They're going to grab their helmets. They're going to get out on the field, and they're going to go practice to go win the next game. It's NFL, man. It is what it is. Bodie, 2 more comments here. Can y'all please stop bringing up that BS lead? Words speak life. Y'all can keep thinking it wasn't going to happen. It will. Yeah. I see y'all in the chat.
Bro.
I see y'all in the chat.
Telling you. Me with that lead, I was telling folks this shit's over.
Yeah.
That's my mentality when y'all ass is beat. I had Saints fan next to me. Y'all ass beat. And of course, after the game was over, I had to hear all of that shit.
Who can you call to get them to delete that dumb song that fool on Instagram making fun of us?
Oh my God. What is it? Rise up.
Hey, Jermaine Dupri. I think Jermaine Dupri was there today. You could have hit Jermaine Dupri up like, look, we got a studio here. Kanye left some of his shit.
We need a Future anthem, bro. We need Future.
Boy, Future have been on that thing. What? Well, that joke would have been lit. We that boy Future. Hey, that's my dog right there. You know I know him. I've been telling people you know that. You know I went to school with him.
Automatic. Nah, Future is.
We're going to get to a lot of this tonight. We understand how y'all Falcons fans feel. I feel the same way. But if you know, like, how I know these Falcons, they're going to find a way to bounce back. They're going to find a way to bounce. It's a new regime. It's a new everything, y'all. Let's have some hope here. That the Falcons will get it.
Rise Up anthem too.
It's a new. Oh Jesus Christ! Hopefully, they don't never play that Rise Up anthem again. I accidentally tweeted that shit too one time when they tweeted it and they put it out. I was like, oh okay, Rise Up anthem retweet. Yeah, I went back and I go look at the comments. They were like, "What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this product?" I was like, "Oh shit! Delete the retweet. Delete the retweet quickly."
Jack, you're supporting this?
I just saw the Falcons and said Falcons tweeted. I said, "Oh, Falcons tweeted. Oh, Rise Up. Okay, Rise Up. Okay, retweet.
Yeah,
put the phone down. Went on the way. Then they just comments just kept rolling in. Get this shit out of here. Burn the song. Get it out of here. I want to fight. Hey, there's a video going around, Falcons fans. I don't want to talk about it, man. But, yeah, there was a fight in the stadium, too. Saints fans jumped on some boy. Should never did that, man. So it happened in the stands. It happened on the field, man. Shit got to be better around this joker, man. For real, we can't be doing this shit. Can't be allowing them folks coming up in your stadium, doing all this, dancing. They had umbrellas. When do we let umbrellas in the stadium? When do we let these big-ass umbrellas in the stadium? Joke was in there doing like this, like he was a damn Joker or something. I
bro, he was in there like,
what are you doing?
Ugly ass black and gold umbrellas. Bro.
What are you doing?
You get the fighting too.
Bodie, you got some notes first, man. Let's hear your take on it. You had some great seats where you were. You saw Boo Man, you saw Dez. Your experiences. You had a great experience today when you came to the stadium. Everything was nice. The entertainment, the energy, and then came the game. So this is like a Bodie's breakdown on a Sunday. So Bodie, go ahead and give us your thoughts, man. I got something to talk about before we wrap it up. It's a 1 hour show tonight. I got something to talk about. Bodie?
I'll be brief and I'll be truthful. I just took a couple notes. I went back, watched the condensed game. I was there. So I didn't get to really break it down when I was there. But I went back, watched the condensed game, and I took a couple notes. I'm going to just start from the top. From the first quarter down, all right. So, and these just in here. They're not even labeled by quarters or whatever. They're just
you're good.
I noticed that Algier was inactive.
Yep,
that was tough. He should be back next week. If Damien's hurt, I think they'll activate him. But that's that.
I'm ready.
I see Pitts in the opening drive. I think Pitts. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought I saw Pitts catch 2 passes in the opening drive and then catch another. Getting past the whole game.
It was in the first half. I think it was the first quarter. Yes,
the first drive. I think
first drive. I do believe
he caught 2 passes. First drive ended the game with 2 catches.
I was moving about at that time.
40-something yards.
First drive. Yeah.
I was. When you got a weapon like that, you better get him open. I don't give a damn. You got to pick people to get him open, like they was doing on Michael Thomas was picking. He was picking AJ Terrell. And AJ Terrell was trailing. And Jameis just floated it right over the top of his head. You do what you got to do to get your best receiver, which is Kyle Pitts, open. Or get him some catches. Or get him some targets. I need my guy to have over 10-plus targets every game. Easily. Like, that's one thing. I'll go back and see what they had him for. But, that's unacceptable. 2 catches, and they were both in the fucking first drive. Do better, Falcons. Do better. Next note here says Taysom Hill is trash.
Fucking Taysom Hill ran a damn.
Fucking Taysom. Look, honestly.
Man,
okay.
Fucking Taysom
Hill. I still don't see the hype. Okay. I mean, I don't know how we letting Taysom Hill think he doing something. He not that good to me. I'm sorry. He's not. He ain't fast. He ain't quick. He just a dude. I almost feel like I could do what Taysom Hill does out there. Like, he's nothing. There's nothing he does that
crazy
wows
play
me.
There's
nothing he does that wows me. I don't know how he kept eating on our defense. Like he just kept. I don't understand it. Please, somebody, if y'all anybody in the chat want to explain Taysom Hill and what is special about Taysom goddamn Hill. Felipe Franks is better than him.
4 for 81 yards, touchdown for Taysom Hill.
That's ridiculous.
You take the touchdown off the board, you win the game. You should. Taysom Hill's a player you look at and you say, Taysom fucking Hill? Like
Taysom Hill? He not.
You serious?
Stop it. Okay. Next.
The new NFL, man. Shit's crazy.
There was a Zacchaeus fumble that shouldn't have happened.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Yep. That one. Come on. That's small mental mistakes. And Zacchaeus is better than that. Of course, we had the 4 sacks, 3 in the first half, and then 1 at the top of the third. When we was getting the pressure was getting there. We was blitzing. We was playing a certain way. Jameis had time to throw those passes late in the fourth. Like he had time.
Yeah,
that shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be a thing. How do you change your whole philosophy? I understand. No, you go with what got you here. We got the advantage. We was up 16 points. We had the advantage. You don't change nothing. That whole play calling went conservative. And for fucking what? Just to get your ass hawked back down.
The zone
and get the lead.
It was tough watching that zone in the fourth quarter. Like, the zone, what is going on here? Where did this shit happen? Wait a minute.
They knew what we were doing.
Still 7 minutes left.
Jameis read. He's like, up this zone. Up this man, do this. Up this zone. That's how he picked us apart. Dudes sat in they sat in the empty parts of the zone. That's how they got open. That's how Jameis picked us apart. You can't be predictable on defense either. Super predictable. That was unacceptable. I blame that was a Coach P's error. We're gonna fix it. I trust in the Hall of Famer. I'm not worried about that. Okay. I wrote Avery Williams got looks out there. He got some looks. He looked okay. I don't think they ever give him like a role because he didn't come out as a running back. Remember Anton Smith?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be
if
like
they can get Avery or even Tyler like Antoine Smith, that'd be perfect. Because Antoine Smith had
Antoine Smith every time he touched a fucking ball, he scored.
That screenplay or that damn Hicks route
was
like,
y'all know y'all remember Antoine Smith. Every time they gave him some kind of playing time, he scored. Yeah. Avery Williams kind of remind me of that on offense. He really do. But I just wanted to say that. I mean, that's a weapon right there that could do something. Yes, Taysom is trash. He is garbage, Finkel matter, juice, boo boo, poo poo. He is trash, bro. I don't understand it. He is trash. Okay. And then I wrote down, you got to get number one rolling out the pocket to use all, and I emphasized all of his weapons.
Mm-hmm.
You got to. I mean, Drake, he had a decent day. Drake, they did good. Zacchaeus, he got his a little bit. I guess he had a Zacchaeus day. But what they did, I'm going back to Pitts. What they did with Pitts, ridiculous. Like you got to catch more than 2 passes. Bro.
Some of the plays, even to piggyback off that, some of the plays that you saw tonight, even when Mariota was standing in the pocket and he had so much time, and you're looking around like, okay, he's looking at his reads, looking at his reads. I don't know if it was the zone from the Saints or the route running from the wide receivers, but I felt like there was you have to utilize all of your options.
Thank you.
And he took a lot of time to just look around. He's looking around. A couple times he threw it over the head. Couple times he threw it where I guess the receiver's going out of bounds, but he's on the move too. So I'm sitting there watching like, all right. So these are the explosive plays the Falcons want because we dealt with 14 years of a pocket passing quarterback where you're sitting there like, get it out, Matt, get it out. And now you're watching Mariota and it's like, holy shit, the offensive line is blocking. Mariota's just,
bro, look,
where did this come from? And then you're watching it play and you're like, man, Brian Edwards, what did he have? 1 catch?
Did he? I don't even remember his name.
Brian Edwards was in the game a lot, but I think he only had 1 catch.
Bro,
going to Zacchaeus, he had 4 catches for Zacchaeus. 4 for 44, 4 for 49. Cordell Hodge 3 for 38. Patterson 3 for 16.
Brian
I guess they gave
0 donuts,
0 catches. Parker Hesse 1 for 5. Fursker, who they activated, 1 for 6. I mean, hey man, let me tell you something. You gotta open up that damn playbook against the Rams. But go ahead, Bodie.
You know what made Tom Brady the GOAT? What made him so great and why he has one of the highest IQs of a football player in history of football? Because he always had a check down. If his 1-2, even his third option was covered, he had a check down. Those running backs catching balls.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made it. I wish people would model. I wish more coaches would model their games to have a check down on every fucking pass play. That should be something you should find a way to get somebody open.
Too many check downs from Mariota tonight. They had a lot of players where they were going 5-10 yards down the field and they'll come back to the route, come back to Mariota where he had to get the ball to them. But your check down, there was a couple plays where the Saints put a spy on Mariota, like, you sit there and watch the quarterback. Do not move. Because Mariota was just like, okay, I'll go this way. Let's see what happens. And you're watching the route, and I'm like, get it out. Oh, my gosh. And then so much excitement, so much to just build off of when you're watching the first game. And I just wanted to come in here tonight and say, Falcons win. These are the stats. But it's just depressing to see that type of loss. But it's okay. It's okay because we don't bash around here. We ain't going to hate, but the Falcons lost. We're going to build. We're going to bounce back. Go ahead, Bo.
And then a lot of this stuff I'm talking about, even when they were doing great things, like it was still working. We still were, scoring and we still were doing stuff. But even if we would have won this game, I still be talking about stuff we can improve on. I still have notes here talking about, Mariota should do this because, we only did this and that. I'll still be talking about that because that's just how we get better. Like I keep saying, I'm gonna keep harping on that Pitt shit. There's no way he should have just caught 2 passes in the first drive and not caught another one the whole game. But all right, I digress. Anyway, that drop interception by Hawkins, you should have caught it, son. It was in your hands. It was right here.
I forget who said that. Somebody said, my daddy told me, or my granddaddy told me, the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to catch it. I forget where I heard that shit from. But yeah, was nothing. That's an opportunity where
he talked like that. He must have been. He should have caught it. Then he burped after taking a sip.
Gosh.
All right, never mind. Anyway, yeah, that was a missed opportunity. I wrote that down because it was a missed opportunity. Hawkins, I spoke your praises. You good though. You still good. But yeah, you got to catch that one though. Yeah. Grady had a sack and a half. That was great. I mean, love to see Grady all over the field. He was everywhere. Grady gonna Grady. We know what Grady is. Okay, we just need to get Grady help.
Shout out to Grady Jarrett, man.
Shout out to Grady Jarrett, and that's the thing. though. I think Grady got more help on this team, and I noticed it. He got more help on this team than he had in a while because Zoe Carter was in there. AK-47 got his sack in the first game, first career sack in the first game.
AK looks good.
I was so happy for him.
AK looks good.
He looks good.
The way
wasn't worried about.
He had was,
I know people were talking about Okadeji starting. I said AK gonna get his, and he damn sure did. Hey, I have nothing bad to say about AK. AK was on it, and he's gonna be a sack artist for us.
And for a player like AK coming off the bench behind, I mean, not even off the bench, they're gonna split reps, but Okadeji goes in there with his length and his size and his ability. He's working down left tackles. He's working down right tackles, right? And then you have this pass rusher who has so much expectation ahead of him, so much energy. He's like a young Terrell Suggs. You know what I'm saying?
He's coming in.
Bro, do you see this man get around the corner tonight on that sack? It was like, whoa, 47. That boy's explosive.
It's a work of art.
Explosive.
I don't think he didn't get a sack in the preseason, but I knew he was going to bring his shit in the regular season. He brought his A game. So shout out to AK. Need to get that past the Magic back.
We need to get that past the Magic back we had back in the day. Pass the Magic back. If that's what it is, it takes to win games. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Bring anything you can back. Rise up for one time for the fan. Tough loss. We will bounce back. Shout out to Destiny Cravey. Destiny.
Shout out Miss Cravey.
We have Game of Thrones coming up. It is time. But we're going to get to that in just a second. Honestly, Taysom Hill is that unpredictable weapon because he can't throw it. Because he can throw it, run it. He's big. I mean, me personally throwing, he is better than Franks to me, but Franks is far better athlete. I feel what you're saying there, Dre.
Frank's better athlete, but yeah, he can throw it. Shit, I guess.
Straight up, put the ball in Anton Smith's hands. Is going for a 30-yard TD. Oh, those were the days, brother.
Yeah,
those were the days.
Yeah, man. Big Anton Smith, but I was oof.
I
was mad at the Falcons when they didn't play him back then. Yeah, sack doctor, the doctor of pass rush. That's what he calls himself. All right,
go ahead. Yeah, finish up the notes. Yeah.
All right. All right, that Mariota fumble. We talked about it already. That changed the game because we should have scored a TD right there. We was in the red zone. It was right there. We should have driving well. We talked about it already.
Yeah.
We went into the fourth. Into the fourth, it was 23-10. We kicked the field goal. It was 26-10. Yeah. We fucked up. We let Jameis pick us apart in the fourth. This is my last note I got here. Jameis picks us apart in the fourth. He found he knew what we were doing. He knew if it was a zone, he knew the receivers to get in the opening in the zone. He knew if it was man, he had damn receivers cutting folks off and setting picks, having man beating routes out there. Jameis ran it the best way he could. The defense didn't. They changed it up. The area got too conservative. They got damn. I forgot to talk about the 4th and 1. Yeah, we talked about
the zone prevent. They went right there in the fourth quarter with a couple minutes left.
Yeah, they got way too conservative. They stopped bringing pressure. They just said, fuck it. We're not bringing pressure. That's not the, you get pressure in his face. I want him moving around making that throw rather than just making a throw, just standing in the pocket. So they fucked up there. They got to do better with that. I think they know that. They know that they just let Jameis sit back there and dart us up. That's ridiculous. And one more thing, last note I got is the 4th and 1 call. You go for that shit. Okay. I don't give a fuck. You don't punt. You don't say, I trust my defense because no. You go for it because it's 4th and fucking 1. You got a Mariota who can go right up the middle. You got a damn running back who got like 150 rushing yards. You got you got a lot of options, okay? You better put damn Anthony Rush at fullback and fucking push that line and goddamn get that first. That's what you do. Get creative. Get outside the box. I'm not a coach, but I'm just saying.
It's 1 yard. We don't want to get back to the situation where you didn't already let this team come back.
For a yard?
And then you had a 4th and 1 situation where like, are we scared of 1 yard? Fucking let's drive it down the coast. Let's go. Line them up. Let's go.
We're scared of a yard.
Yeah.
A yard. As good as we was running the ball, we couldn't get a fucking yard. So we punted it back to him and let Jameis march it back up there and fucking beat us.
The Zacchaeus fumble, the Mariota fumble, the 4th and 1. Letting Jameis them drive down the field on that last possession. I mean, hell, you thought at least this game was going to probably go overtime or some shit. You never knew what was going to happen the way it was going in the 4th quarter, but then you're like, are we really going down to a 61-yarder right this shit? Like, what just happened? I just told y'all 3:55 till the game ended at 4:15. That's how long it took for shit to just go south right there.
South.
South.
My notes are done.
Them damn Aints fans yelling and screaming up in the damn bins, man.
Bro, they in there singing they fight songs and all that shit. Waving our flag, our Rise Up flag.
Yeah, one Aints fans over there collecting the Rise Up fans. He walking around with all the Rise Up flags. Talking about we finna hand these out. Like, man, that's the shit I be talking about. But I ain't gonna lie, when I went to New Orleans last year, we beat their ass. I was dancing up and down. Hey, we told the band, hey,
I could have been like, just wait, I'm gonna go up and down New Orleans. I'm gonna give me an umbrella. I'm gonna twirl the fuck out of it.
I was in that motherfucker just like this.
Too wild and crazy. All right.
Lots of improvement on that D line, though. We saw some improvement tonight. I like what I saw. I like what I saw from Grady. I like what I saw from Rush. I like what I saw from Tyquan Graham.
The O line and the D line was great today.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
Yeah. Getting ready to wrap it up here. I'm here, guys. Not happy about today's giveaway.
Definitely gave it away.
This is the giveaway that we didn't want to do. This is
not that giveaway.
The Thursday
game away.
Gave away tonight. I was hoping to come in here and be like, all right, you know what? I got one more Drake London jersey. We giving out to one. Nah, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, man, because you had this game in the bag and then, it happens. But Falcons fans, we will move on. We will continue. It happens in the NFL. Am I right, Bodie? These are the type of things that happen in the NFL, right?
Yes, sir.
Guess what? Guess what else happened in the NFL? Let's go around the league. Budgie just went up. The 49ers. That was nice. That was perfect. I edited the song and he was like, I was sitting over there like, hey, motherfuckers on the drums. I got a band out here.
Shit.
49ers and the Bears. Bears defeat the 49ers 19-10. I repeat, the Bears defeated the 49ers 19-10. The future in San Francisco.
Looks bleak.
Went 13 for 28, 164 yards and a pick. Trey Lance.
Julio.
The Eagles went on the road to play the Lions in a game that was, I guess it's the first time Ford Field was sold out in like 3 or 4 years or some shit, some big sellout. And they went down to doggone, overtime?
Yeah.
38-35 Eagles. Going out to the AFC North. Great game between the Steelers and the Bengals. Steelers pulled it off in overtime. 1-0 Steelers, 0-1 Bengals. We played both of them this season. Also, for the 49ers and the Bears, we played both of them this season. 0-1 49ers, 1-0 Bears.
Mm-hmm.
The Dolphins beat the Patriots 20-7.
Shimmy the shit out of them.
The same team who people looked at last season was like, oh, this team ain't no good. Two was on this last. Oh, they just got Tyreek to bring the new rookie quarterback in here. They let go of Tua. They got the wide receiver. They went out there and they beat the damn Patriots 20-7.
Tua ate them up.
Let's go to our division, Falcons fans. So since y'all in here watching, since y'all in here seeing what's going on, the Aints are 1-0. They beat us. It is what it is. We'll get them back in December. Yeah. But let's go to that team up 85 North. The quarterback for that team promised the Panther Nation that they were going to beat the shit out the Browns. The NFL determined that's a lie. The Cleveland Browns, with no Winston, rolls into Carolina and beats Carolina at home 26-24. So now your Saints are 1-0. Your Falcons are 0-1. Your Panthers are 0-1. Henry Byers, you was in here earlier. What's up, Henry? Your Jets got smacked at home 24-9.
Yeah, they got
24-9.
They got slapped.
Smacked. Joe Flacco, Zach Wilson. It's not looking good.
Yeah, the superstar of the game, Old Davis, 2 rushes, 11 yards. Mike Davis. Hallelujah.
Mike Davis?
Man,
oh, look at Mike Davis. Look at him.
You need to talk to Bird, because Bird played Mike Davis over DeAndre Swift in his fantasy league.
That's a player who you just you want to be in his division when you play Madden. Like, hey, what team you got, bro? Yeah. All right. I got the Falcons.
Rest in peace to his
smack him up.
Yeah. God damn.
Falcon fans, you're gonna love this one. Something happened out there in Texas today. Matt Ryan and the Colts playing down there in Houston, 20-20. Final in overtime.
A fucking tie.
Go look at when the kicker missed the kick for Indianapolis 2 in overtime. Look at Matt Ryan's face.
I need to go look at that.
Is that the first draw in his career? Never happened as a Falcon, right?
Yeah, we didn't never draw anybody. So, yeah,
that's
his first draw.
First game as a Colts.
First game?
Shit, draw. Man.
Yeah.
Shit. Vikings. They slapped the Packers 23-7. Aaron is sick right now.
That's tough.
Chiefs smack the Cardinals 44-21. The Chargers beat the Raiders 24-19. The Giants sneak a last-minute victory over the Titans. The Giants are 1-0. Jesus Christ, Falcon fans, the Giants are 1-0.
How?
And right now in the second quarter, 6-3, Tampa Bay looks like they're getting ready to score. Or no, it's Dallas. Dallas looks like they're moving down the field now. So we want Tampa to lose. I understand. Let me tell you something. Y'all gonna be still over here talking about no, we want them Cowboys. We want the Cowboys to win. Let's go over our division.
Mm-hmm.
The Panthers lost. We lost. I don't care. You're not rooting for the Cowboys, but you want the Bucs to fucking lose. You want it to happen.
That is what it is. Yeah.
Next week, whole new slate of games. And if the Falcons do lose against the Rams and we go 0-2, you want the Aints to lose, you want the Bucs to lose, and you want the Panthers to lose next week. Yeah, technically, you want all them goddamn teams in the NFC conference to lose as well.
Yes.
Because if you're looking at, let's just say you go beat the Rams and you're 1-1, you still want everybody else to lose. But don't sit over here. I saw Falcon fans saying, "Nah, man, let these Cowboys lose to the Bucs." Nah, man, you want the Bucs to lose. You want the Bucks to lose. We're all going to be on one, otherwise in them dirty ass Aints.
Thank you.
One time for the fan. Y'all see what's going on in the NFL? How you think Packers fans feel? They got smacked by the Vikings.
Beat to sleep.
Packer fans rode up in Minnesota today the same way I did a couple years ago when we played the Vikings week 1. I was in that motherfucker. Yeah, new stadium. Hi. We're going to get the big in. Yeah. Yeah. What they got over here? Nice ass seats you guys got. First play, Matt Ryan on the ground. Second play on the ground. Left my seat. Told him I'll be back. How you think Packer fans feel? How you think Cardinals fans feel? Falcon fans, a lot of teams in this NFL right now, a lot of fan bases, they feel this way. It's one game. Let's build from, what we have going forward. Let's keep building. Let's fix the mistakes. And let's move on. You have a long season ahead. You have a very long season ahead of you, Falcon fans. I don't want y'all sitting over here crying, sitting over here weeping. No, the Falcons, we lost it.
I want to hear it.
We have so many games ahead, and One Time for the Fan is going to be here as best as we can to let you guys know how we feel. And we appreciate everybody who's been a part of One Time for the Fan's growth over the past few months. I mean, we started with 3 subscribers. I think we're at 200 or close to 200 right now. So if it's your first time here,
welcome.
Hit that subscribe button. Welcome. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. We're talking Falcons football. We're almost.
If you like what we talked about tonight, hit the like button.
Go back and watch some of the Bodie's breakdowns or the Falcon fan talks that we've done. We got some more special guests coming up on the show, so please be prepared for that. But Falcon fans, this is where we end the show. So I want to say thank y'all for joining in tonight. It's a disappointing loss for the Falcons. They will bounce back. They will bounce back. And once again, Falcon
here's
fans,
my closing thought.
Go ahead.
That's the one last closing thought is.
You can give us 100. I'll be talking Falcons football all night. You want
to? Yeah. I just don't like Falcons fans to be like, okay, Falcons, they gonna Falcon, doing this, is what we used to, yeah, and then not show up for week 2 or week 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, week 4 against the Browns.
Week 4, don't show up for week 4 versus the Browns because this and even if we lose the next 2 games, yeah, y'all gotta show up, man. We gotta show up. I'm gonna be there. Because this the squad. Okay, we can't have that mentality of the Falcons. They gonna always do this, and then they don't want to come to the games and stuff. We gotta come to the games, bro. Support. You gotta support.
Shout out to Coach and Change. Shout out to Coach and Change. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like Bodie said, the Rams game Sunday. I understand how most people feel. It's a tough game, but 2 teams are 0-1. So somebody's going to come out 1-1. Somebody's going to come out 0-2. Hopefully it's a game that you go in there in LA and you plan properly. You get things, situated from what happened in week 1's mistakes. But you go out there and let's say I'm not going to say you sneak a win because anything can happen in the NFL. Saw that bullshit today at Mercedes-Benz. But you walk into SoFi, you feeling good. And let's just say you cruise into the 4th quarter with that victory, and you do end up winning that game. Now you're going into Seattle 1-1. Seattle was going to get smacked up tomorrow. Seattle should be 0-2 by the time we go play Seattle. So you're looking at either you're 0-2 going into Seattle with them being 0-2, or you're 1-1 going into Seattle. But like Bodie said, y'all already, most of y'all not saying y'all in the chat, but a lot of Falcon fans already sold their tickets to them Aints. I saw that shit today. I saw it. Like we gotta stop. We gotta stop this, Falcon fans. What cap did you make? Show me a ticket where you made $500 off that ticket, and I say, okay, I respect that. One person, nah. I want to see the whole. I want to see all y'all talking about. Y'all made $1,000 off them tickets. Man, I got season tickets, man. I know the cap on them tickets. The PSL, what you pay, season ticket, what you pay. I know all that shit. So y'all ain't in here making $1 million off them tickets, man. Your ass could have been in them seats. You could have gave it to another Falcons fan. But nah, he got 125. Well, this Aints fan got 130. So I take that. You know what I mean? You want to take that $5 cap, bro? Cap bang.
Yeah.
Coach Shane, everybody who's in here, shout out to y'all. But like I just talked about with the fan bases around the NFL, a lot of teams feel sick today. Colts fans and Texans fans feel sick. Cardinals fans feel sick. Packer fans feel sick. Packer fans walked into Vikings Stadium thinking they're going to take that shit over. They lost. They got smacked. How you imagine they're sitting there?
Smacked to sleep. I got to go back and watch that.
A lot of things are going on here in the NFL, Falcons fans. So please stay positive. Have faith. Believe in the team. Because that's what we're going to be. We also mentioned, like we did on the Rise Up Tour show Thursday night, we have a party in LA. So any Falcon fans here that's going to LA, link up with me, Jack Spade on Facebook. We got a lot going on when we get to LA. So I'll be out there in Cali this week. The show Wednesday, got a lot going on. So tune in for that. We'll be back at 8:00. I'm trying to do the podcast, I guess, from a different location. I'm gonna try to see how I can work it out there in Cali because I'm gonna be whipping and dipping around. You never know how it's gonna happen, but we're gonna make it happen. So I'll update you all on One Time for the Fans page. Some good positives from tonight, and then some more, some negatives too as well.
Room for improvement.
There's a lot of room for improvement, and let's not hate on Coach Smith. These are professionals, so let's hope that they know.
But how to everybody's learning. You learn every day, okay? So they're learning. They're gonna make mistakes. They're not perfect, okay?
Yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. And Bodie 3000, I do appreciate you, man. Dude, thank you for tuning up, joining the podcast. We've been here for months and months and months leading up to this day.
I'm gonna be here, man.
So
I'm gonna be here.
We lit. Bodie, any shout outs before we go ahead and get up out of here?
Shout out to all the Falcon fans with positive attitudes. Mm-hmm. I think that's what we'd like to represent here on One Time for the Fan. Just shout out to y'all, like I said, because like I said, when we was up in the fourth quarter today, I was telling all them Saints fans around me, yeah, y'all ass is cooked. It's over. Mm-hmm. It's over. And I'm gonna keep that because it should have been. Mm-hmm. Like that's my mentality. A lot of most folks was thinking, well, shoot, it ain't over yet. They might give it up. Falcon fans telling me this. I hate that. I don't like that. I need y'all to. I know they ain't showing it right now, but you gotta have that mentality. You gotta bounce back. See, this game right here, I put my 2 cents out there. Now I'm moving on to week 2 to the Rams. We got to beat them. And there's a team that's going to be 1-1 next week. Why not us? So,
Falcon fans,
shout out. I was going to say.
No, go ahead. No, definitely go ahead.
Yeah, man. Just shout out to everybody in chat, man. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out new people. If y'all here for the first time, welcome. If you like what you heard tonight, give us a like. Tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your Paul, tell your side piece, tell your mistress, tell everybody. Just tell Paul, tell Mimo. Go tell
Mimo.
Mommy. Go tell them all. Go tell you everybody. Yeah. Shout out to my wife. I know she ready to watch Game of Thrones.
Yep. It is about that time. I hear.
And I fell asleep when we were watching Thor last night. I know she
God, don't tell me the Marvel movies got people going to sleep now.
Nah,
got
man,
too much going on, man. Megan Thee Stallion jumping around it, like man.
Yeah. Shout out to us. Shout out to what we're doing here. We're trying to build that positive camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, rise up. We will rise
the greatest, up. Man. Bodie's the greatest. One Time for the Fan. For those that's in the chat tonight, we'll go back and throw some comments in there, talk to y'all, chop it up with y'all. Lot going on this week as we get ready for LA. But like Bodie said, he's done with the Aints. It's in the past.
It's over.
You got to move on to week 2 now. You got to move on to the next week.
Now, I'll take what we need to improve on. I'll take that with me. But I'm done with that team. We're moving to the Rams now.
One Time for the Fan. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Dre, Anthony White, Lisa Shepard, Thea. Oh, man. Sadi, Ernest Hall. I think Eric Parker was in here too. So many people in the chat. It's just a lot. Go Jeff Wolf. I don't want to miss anybody. Coaching Shame. Don't forget, we have a party next week in LA. So if you're coming out to LA, come party with the Rise Up Tour. This place only holds like 125 people. It's a small little bar and lounge, but man, we got well over 50-something people right now. So who knows if they're bringing +1s, +2s, +3s. I know when I get on the plane and see people, I'm like, hey, we party tonight. But I'll be out there in Cali this week. So shout out to everybody who's going to be a part of that in LA. We're going to have a good time. Seattle the week after. We got another party too as well set up. So y'all tune in. Back on Wednesday, 8 p.m. We got a lot going on. We're gonna talk Falcons football. Shout out to Bodie, Boo Man, Dez, everybody who was at the game today. Chase as well. Everybody in the chat, shout out to y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. We talking Falcons football. Y'all in here because we love talking Falcons football. It is what it is. We're gonna be back next week. Ain't nobody cry. Ain't nobody. I mean, we're upset, but guess what? We move on. We move on. We go on to the next week, y'all. We go on to the next week. And after that, it's the week after that, and the week after that. Man, we're gonna be doing this shit forever. So just understand, Falcons fans, just believe in the team. Just believe in the team. Trust me, man. Why am I doing this? I'm a diehard Falcons fan. Bodie's a diehard Falcons fan. We were talking last night about the Georgia, Florida. Like, what we gonna do about Georgia, Florida? We heading? What we doing? We going there? I don't know. We're diehard fans of these sports. When it comes to the Falcons, that's our team. We want to see them win. Today we had it right there. We was right there, but it didn't happen. So next week we prepare, we get better, and hopefully we go beat them Rams. And if we do beat them Rams, we're 1-1 going into Seattle. So we will get there, Falcons fans. We got another show this week on Wednesday, 8 p.m. We'll be back talking Falcons football. So one time for the Atlanta Falcons. Damn, it's tough. It's tough today saying it. One time for Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot. You're trying to do the best you can to rebuild this team. Yeah. You got to fix those mistakes. Fix it. Dean Pease too as well. You got a lot of things to work on. I don't even know if anybody from the Falcons organization ever listens to this, but if you do, just keep working hard. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get to your goal. You're gonna reach them. You know what I'm saying? So please,
Falcons, faith in you.
We have faith. We have faith in the team. You know what I'm saying? We believe in the team. So on to the Rams next week. One time for everybody in the chat. One time for Millie Mills. Millie Mills just joined in. One time, Millie Mills.
It was good.
Shout out to Millie Mills. One time for everybody. I'm your host, Jack Spade. One time for Bodie 3000. And the rest of the one time for the fan crew. We'll be back on Wednesday. Holla. Yeah. Oh.